And here we are again. Happy birthday, Pooh has just said to Eeyore. And many happy returns to you, Pooh Bear. But it isn't my birthday. No, it's mine. But you said many happy returns. Well, why not? You don't always want to be miserable on your birthday, do you? Oh, I see, said Pooh. It's bad enough, said Eeyore, almost breaking down. Being miserable myself, what with no presents, and no cake, and no candles, and no proper notice taken of me at all. But if everybody else is going to be miserable too. This was too much for Pooh. Stay there, he called to Eeyore, as he turned and hurried back home as quick as he could, for he felt that he must get poor Eeyore a present of some sort at once, and he could always think of a proper one afterwards. Outside his house he found Piglet, jumping up and down trying to reach the knocker. "Hello, Piglet," he said. "Oh, hello, Pooh," said Piglet. "What are you trying to do?" "I was trying to reach the knocker," said Piglet. "I just came around." "Let me do it for you," said Pooh kindly. So he reached up and knocked at the door. "I have just seen Eeyore," he began, "and poor Eeyore is in a very sad condition because it's his birthday, and nobody has taken any notice of it, and he's very gloomy. You know what Eeyore is, and there he was, and what a long time whoever lives here is answering this door." And he knocked again. "But Pooh," said Piglet, "it's your own house." "Oh," said Pooh, "so it is." He said, "Well, let's go in." So in they went. The first thing Pooh did was to go to the cupboard to see if he had quite a small jar of honey left, and he had, so he took it down. "I'm giving this to Eeyore," he explained, "as a present. What are you going to give?" "Couldn't I give it too?" said Piglet. "From both of us?" "No," said Pooh, "that would not be a good plan." "All right, then, I'll give him a balloon. I've got one left from my party. I'll go and get it now, shall I?" "That, Piglet, is a very good idea. It is just what Eeyore wants to cheer him up. Nobody can be uncheered with a balloon." So off Piglet trotted, and in the other direction went Pooh with his jar of honey. It was a warm day, and he had had a long way to go. He hadn't got more than halfway when a sort of funny feeling began to creep all over him. It began at the tip of his nose, and trickled all through him and out at the soles of his feet. It was just as if somebody inside him was saying, "Now then, Pooh. Pooh, time for a little something." "Dear, dear," said Pooh, "I didn't know it was late as that." So he sat down and took the top off his jar of honey. "Lucky I brought this with me," he thought. "Many a bear going out on a warm day like this would never have thought of bringing a little something with him." And he began to eat. Now let me see, he thought, as he took his last lick of the inside of the jar. Where was I going? Yes, Eeyore. He got up slowly, and then suddenly he remembered he'd eaten Eeyore's birthday present. "Bother," said Pooh. "What shall I do? I must give him something." For a little while he couldn't think of anything. Then he thought, "Well, it's a very, very nice pot, even if there's no honey in it, and if I washed it clean and got somebody to write happy birthday on it, Eeyore could keep things in it, which might be useful." So as he was just passing the 100-acre wood, he went inside to call on Owl, who lived there. "Good morning, Owl," he said. "Oh, good morning, Pooh," said Owl. "Many happy returns of Eeyore's birthday," said Pooh. "Oh, is that what it is? What are you giving him, Owl?" "What are you giving him, Pooh?" "I'm giving him a useful pot to keep things in, and I want to ask you." "Is this it?" said Owl, taking it out of Pooh's paw. "Yes, and I wanted to ask you—" "Somebody has been keeping honey in it," said Owl. "You can keep anything in it," said Pooh earnestly. "It's very useful like that, and I wanted to ask you. You ought to write a happy birthday on it." "That was what I wanted to ask you," said Pooh. "Because my spelling is wobbly. It's good spelling, but it wobbles, and the letters get in the wrong places. Would you write a happy birthday on it for me?" "It's a nice pot," said Owl, looking at it all round. "Couldn't I give it too? From both of us?" "No," said Pooh. that would not be a good plan. Now, I'll just wash it first, and then you can write on it. So, another little break for some honey, and maybe some birthday cake. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.